Oh, looking at this, looks like this is going to be the last game before we get into the fun portion of the season. Oh, joy. Hey there, everybody. It's a nasty one here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Sawteeth franchise rebuild here in SMB4 year number 1. Last episode, we blew the freebooters out of the water behind rookie starter Wagyu Tagopi, winning 15-5 in that game, ending the regular season's first half at 7-1. Kicking off the second half of the regular season here today, we're going to be taking on the Hot Corners, the only time we'll face them here in the regular season, and we will see their brand new stadium that they got for this game. On the mound for us will be rookie left-hander, lefty southpaw, 2-0 with a 2.45 ERA and a 1.23 WHIP. And on the mound for the Hot Corners is rejuvenated 21-year-old Noah Kaiser, who is from the Hot Corners in SMB3. He's 1-0 with a 0 ERA and a 0.78 WHIP in 2 starts. He is also coming into this appearance locked in. Hot Corners come in at 5-3. We come in at 7-1. Hot Corners looking pretty good. Still the contact specialists that they were at the beginning of SMB3. Basically the best thing they do. They have really good power, above average rotation, average bullpen, average speed, and non-existent defense. Looking at the lineup, we'll send out for today's game. Leading off at third base is Kieran Nutmeg, followed by locked-in slash trips in the center field. DHing in the 3-hole, Johnny Bags. Batting fourth, rookie right fielder Howie Called It. Batting fifth, getting the start again at catcher, Pex Flexed. Batting sixth, rookie first baseman Peak Physique. He's locked in. Batting seventh, locked in second baseman D.P. Turner. Batting eighth, shortstop John Renero. And batting ninth in left field, getting the start again against the right-hander is Kathy Cul-de-sac. Let's jump into it. Alright, so this is going to be the debut look at Golden Field, which is the brand new stadium for the Hot Corners. I believe, from what I've been told, it is based off the Field of Dreams. If anyone has seen that movie, I really hope you have if you're a baseball fan. I want to see how this compares to Battery Bay. Right now, my favorite of the two that I've seen of the new stadiums, Battery Bay is my favorite over the Corral. I do not like the field dimensions of the Corral.
Excitement is in the air here at Golden Field. Who's ready for some dingers? Let's go!
Ooh, nice little overshadow there on the barn back there. Can't really see the field here in the dark, but, you know, it looks pretty fun. I like it. Let's see how deep the field is. We're going to be up first today, so we'll be batting against Kaiser here as Nutmeg leads us off. She's hitting .417 with a homer and 5 RBIs on the year. At third base today, Kieran Nutmeg facing Noah Kaiser. Let's take a look at his numbers in a little bit closer detail here. So Kaiser is 1-0 on the season in 2 starts. He has 0 ERA and an 0.78 WHIP, so he's given up no runs this season. 15 1/3 innings pitched, so 2 quality starts for him in both of his starts as well. 8 hits given up, 4 walks, and 17 strikeouts. Batting average against 151 for Kaiser. So Kaiser in SMB3, for those of you who were familiar with the channel before this, he was our ace in the second chance rebuild for the Hot Corners. He's the one that put us on our back and led us to that title in year number 2. In SMB4, they have taken away his K-Dud trait, but they have given him injury prone. So he's an increased chance of getting injured every time he does something on the field, whether it be throw a pitch, dive for a ball, run the bases, whatever. But they have DH'd him from 32 to 21, so he's a lot younger. And if you can get rid of injury prone, he's going to be a great piece for your rotation moving forward. We'll take a look at the Hot Corners lineup when they come up to bat here. Heater down in the way on their knees, 0-1. Slider down and in, grounded to second, right at Jeb jumps. He'll make the play to first, 1 down. Next up is center fielder slash trips. He's locked in, hitting .625 with 5 homers and 14 RBIs on the year. Locked in with bad ball hitter active here. Slider away, strike called away, 0-1. Fork ball up and in is high, 1-1. Slider inside, rocketed deep by Trips to right center field, carrying well out there to the fence. That is off the fence, and it bounces away from both outfielders. That is going to be a triple for Trips as Belter gets it in quickly. Trips at third here with 1 down in the inning. Here's DH Johnny Bags, hitting .512 on the year with 3 homers, 10 RBIs on the year. Heater up and in is high, ball 1. Slider away, rocketed by Johnny Bags deep to left center field. That is going to hit off the fence. Now to be extra bases for Johnny. Tripp scores easily from third. It is a one-out double for Johnny Bags. 1-0. Sawteeth lead in the first. Rookie Howie called it up next. Right fielder hitting 2 for 5 in his debut. He hit a homer and drove in 3 runs. Off-speed hitter, batting in the cleanup slot today. Heater up and in, whiffed on it high, 0-1. Fork one side, whiffed on it, 0-2. Fastball up and in, hit well by called it down the right field line, but that's going to hook into foul territory for Miyoshi. Making catch for the second out as the runner tags for third. Throw in is late. That'll bring up catcher Pex Flex with the RBI chance, hitting .412. 1 homer, 4 RBIs on the year, batting in 5th slot today for us. Slider up and in, hit foul just past the diving third baseman, but out of play, 0-1. Sign stealer active, Cog. Slider grounded the second, right at Jeb Jumps, and that ends the inning. 1 run in, though, on the double by Johnny Bags. We're up here to the bottom of the first. Burko, Holmes, and Alive due up here for the Hot Corners. Stu Burko leading off, DH from last year's game, hitting .273, 1 homer, 5 RBIs. First pitch Slayer active for Stu. That's a new trait. He'll face rookie lefty Southpaw here. Alright, rookie lefty Southpaw in his first 2 starts is 2-0. He has a .245 ERA and a .123 whip. 4 earned runs given up in 14 2/3 innings. 17 hits, surrendered, a walk, a homer, and 8 strikeouts. Batting average against for lefty on the year is .288. We'll move over to the lineup for the Hot Corners here as we take a look at how they come into SMB4. Stu Burko is still old as shit. He's 35. Then there's shortstop Nora Holmes, who's still, she was 29 in SMB3. They aged her up to 31. She's still a utility player. She's a sprinter. Okay. Left fielder Stan Alive. He was 42 in SMB3. He's now aged down to 29, so give him a couple years of playability, even though he's just a glorified DH. Tough out, though, still remains for Alive. He does, however, lose his RBI man trait. Batting fourth, center fielder Bo Belter. He is still 29 years old from SMB3. He's now a fastball specialist hitter. Okay. Batting fifth is locked-in second baseman Jeb Jumps. He's been DH'd from 26 to 21 years old, so he's a good piece for the future if you can build up his fielding and arm. He does, however, have whiffer now, which is a shame. Batting sixth, first baseman Dirk Sportswood. He's been aged from 24 to 31. He has butterfingers now, which ain't great, but he does have stimulated, so he could potentially be juiced in the later innings. Batting seventh at third base, Bobby Bash. He's been aged down from 37 to 24, so Bobby now has some playability for you. Off-speed hitter and a wild thrower. Ooh, not a great trait. He's tense. Batting eighth in right field today is Nori Miyoshi, the backup left fielder. She is 30 years old, so she was aged up from 26. Only his contact for his lefty. And batting ninth is backup catcher today, Lars Stadcliffe. He was 38, I believe, in SMB3. He's been aged down to 32. So some playability there, but not a whole lot. Looking at the bench, Geronimo James, the star center fielder, is 10th, so he is out. He's aged up from 23 to 29. And they did him dirty. Then there's also 32-year-old Seymour Sox. He was 26 in SMB3. He's the other right field option. Catcher Tiny DeGrande, the primary catcher, is aged down from 32 to 25. And a second baseman shortstop Randy Mann is aged down from 34 to 27. So Randy has a little bit of playability now as well. In the other pitching rotation, we have Yolanda Cooper, who's been aged down from 28 to 21, so she is a young arm to work around as well. Rookie Dot DeCornis, she is 29 years old. We met her in the Heaters franchise already, but I now know she is from the Hot Corners because of her last name has corn in it. Tarak Smith has been aged down from 36 to 19, so now he is a usable arm as well to build up in a franchise. Moving to the bullpen, Rachel Rhubarb is aged up from 27 to 30 years old, the long reliever. Joseph Broseph is aged up from 27 to 37. Mazo Hayes aged down from 24 to 21 years old. Grump Everbright aged up from 29 to 38 years old, and Sirloin Jones is still 37 years old. Okay, not bad. Let's get it on. Southpaw delivers the first pitch. Heater in there at the letters, 0-1. Slider down and in. That's rocketed to center. That's going to be a base hit. Stu Burko going to start the game off here with the leadoff single for the Hot Corners. Nora Holmes up next. Shortstop hitting .207. 3 homers, 5 RBIs on the year. Pickoffs are after, but Burko's not a threat to steals, so screwball way is outside. Ball 1. Heater inside, strike called, 1-1. Change it down and away, low, 2-1. Heater away outside, misses, 3-1. Slider down the way, rocketed the third. Nutmeg makes the catch on the liner, 1 out. Next up is left fielder Stan Alive, hitting .290 with a homer, 7 RBIs on the year. Slider down in the way is low, ball 1. Screwball middle in, strike call, 1-1. Pass down and then rock to first, diving his peak physique to make the nice catch, 2 down. Next up, center fielder Bo Belter hitting .242 with a homer, or no homers, 1 RBI in the year. Bad offensive year for Belter so far. He is, however, a fastball hitter, so don't lay one in there. Change up inside, that'll miss from southpaw, ball 1. Slider down the way, rocketed to short. Leaping Renero makes the nice catch, and that ends the inning. Leadoff single for the Hot Corners is stranded by southpaw to the second. Physique, Turner, and Renero do up. Leading off rookie first baseman Peak Physique, hitting .800 on the year with a homer, 4 RBIs. He went 4 for 5 in his debut. He was a triple shy of the cycle and also hit his first career home run. Locked in here. Heater at the knees, rocketed, grounded hard to short. Holmes makes the play to first, 1 down. Next up, second baseman D.P. Turner, hitting .556 on the year with 3 homers and 13 RBIs. He's still locked in. With a 3-hit game last episode for D.P. Curveball in the dirt, ball 1. Forkball up, check swing, that's a high at the letters, 1-1. Fastball middle in, grounded hard up the middle, base hit. D.P. Turner has his first hit of the game. So he'll be on with 1 down. Next up is shortstop John Renero in the 8 slot today, hitting .432, 5 homers, 13 RBIs on the year. Fastball up, rocketed to right field on the line, but it's right at Miyoshi for the second out. Renero lined it up, but unlucky. Next up, the 9-hitter Kathy Cul-de-sac, left fielder, hitting .448 on the year with an RBI. Drove in her first run last episode. Contact was ready active. 2-seam up and away is high from Kaiser, ball 1. Slider down, chop through the middle, base hit as Cul-de-sac will move Turner up to second. 2 on, 2 down now as we flip the lineup back to the top. Here comes Kira Nutmeg. 0 for 1 with the ground out her first time up. Curveball down, rolled over to second, off the diving glove of Jem, jumps into right field. That is going to be a base hit for Nutmeg. Throw coming home from jumps is cut by Sportswood. It's 2-0 on the RBI single. Runners at the corners for Slash trips. He tripled in the first inning and then scored on the double by Johnny Bags. He's locked in still. Good RBI chance for Slash to break it open here in the second. Slider high, misses from Kaiser, ball 1. Fastball at the knees, ripped through it, 1-1, a little late. Fastball up and in is chased in line to center as bad ball hitter comes in clutch there. RBI single for trips, it's 3-0. First and second, 2 down, 2 down still for Johnny Bags. DH hitting 1 for 1 today with an RBI double. Stranded at third base in the first inning though. Slider down and in, he teed it up, but he popped it up right field. Miyoshi calling for it near the line. Puts it away to end the inning, but we get 2 more runs in the inning on RBI singles by Nutmeg and trips. 3-0 to the bottom of the second. Jumps Sportswood and Bash to up against Southpaw. Here's Jeb Jumps, hitting .345 on the year with a homer at 4 RBIs. Specialist is active against the locked-in second baseman, though, as he's a lefty. Either way on the first pitch, strike called, 0-1. Screwball down and in is inside, 1-1. Slider away, outside, 2-1. Change up and in is high as well, 3-1. Pass down and in, whiffed on it, full count. Whiffer active now for jumps as well. Screwball away, fouled off, we'll do it again. Pass down, line to short, leaping Renero just out of his reach into left center, that's a base hit. Cul-de-sac cuts it off on the dive, and that'll keep it in front of her. Her jumps will be held to a single. He's on the lead off. Here's Dirk Sportswood, first baseman, hitting .300 on the year, 4 homers, 6 RBIs. Screwball down on the first pitch, foul off, 0-1. Heater inside, misses, 1-1. Change up inside. Check swings, called a strike, 1-2. Slider up and away. Skied by Sportswood to left, called a sack in a step. Makes the catch, 1 down. Runner at first still for Bobby Bash. Third baseman tense, hitting 138 on the year with 2 RBIs. Not a great year for Bobby at all. He's tense as well. Heater up on the first pitch, whiffed on at 0-1. Change up away, strike call at 0-2. Heater down, whiffed on it, strike 3, blew it by him. First punch out for Southpaw, 2 down. Runner still at first for right fielder Nori Miyoshi, hitting 333 on the year. Contact first lefty active here against Southpaw. Slider up, away, strike call at 0-1. Through ball middle of the plate, that's hung right there, and that's grounded up the middle. Miyoshi keeps the inning alive with a 2-out single. Now to bring up the 9-hitter, catcher Lars Stadkleef. Hitless on the year. Lars isn't known for his hitting, he's known for his defense. And he lost both of his hitting traits as well. Poor Lars. He had contact and power versus righty, at least in the S&B 3. Heater down and in, strike call, 0-1. Slider down, fouled off, 0-2. Screwball up and in, whiffed on it, strike 3. Second punch out of the inning for Southpaw, and that ends the inning as he strands 2 runners to the third. It's still 3-0. Called it. Flexed and Physique do up. Good start so far for us. Let's see if we can keep it going. How we called it leading off. Right fielder is 0 for 1 today. Flew out to right his first time up. Called eat. Called eat. Oh. Fouled off the curve. 0-2 the count. Fastball up is chased, line to left, but it's going to be right at Alive for the first out. Pex Flex up next. Catcher is 0 for 1 today. Grounded out to second his first time up. Heater away, strike called, 0-1. Heater up and in, line back up the middle, base hit for Flex. He knew a fastball was coming, and he deposits it in the center. His first hit today, he's 1 for 2. Peak Physique up next, rookie's 0 for 1, grounded out to shortstop his first time up. Fastball down and in, broken brat, liner to short, right at Holmes for the second out of the inning. Now to bring up DP Turner, locked in with a single his first time up and a run scored. Heater down on the check, good take, ball 1. Fastball up, rocketed to short, right at Holmes, and that ends the inning. Bottom 3, we only get a hit. Burko, Holmes, and Alive. Top lineup up for the Hot Corners here against Southpaw. There's Stu Burko, 1 for 1 today with a single. Screwball up and away, fouled off by Burko off his bat, 0-1. Heater middle in, line grounded hard to third, Nutmeg picks it cleanly on to first, 1 down. Nora Holmes up next, she's 0 for 1 today. Trying to get the crowd into it here. Slider low, ball 1. Heater at the knees, fouled off, broken bat. We're going to get her some lumber, 1-1. Change up and in, inside 2-1, good take. Screwball away, chased outside, fouled off, 2-2. Heater up and away, way high, 3-2. That was nowhere near the zone. Slider down and in. Grounded hard to third. Nutmeg to her left. Cuts it off again. Fires to first. 2 down. Base empty for Stan Alive. He's 0 for 1 today with a line out. Slider inside. Misses. Ball 1. Heater down and the way is low. 2-0. Screwball up and in. Rocketed to right field by Alive. Retreating Caldy. He'll make the catch, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 for Southpaw in his first inning today. He's gone 1-2-3 to the fourth. We still have 3-0. Renero, cul-de-sac, and Nutmeg due up. Tom Renero leading off, 8-9-1 due up for the Sawteeth here in the fourth. He's 0 for 1 today with a fly out to right field, or line out to right field. Fastball way chopped through the middle, base hit for John as he'll deliver a leadoff single. Third inning, we've had the leadoff batter on. Or maybe second. I don't know. Anyway, Kathy Cul-de-sac up next. Left fielder 1-for-1 with a single. Bad jumps active at first base, so don't expect John to be stealing. Heater inside, misses from Cul-de-sac. Ball 1. Slider at the knees, line through the middle. Base hit for Kathy. She's now 2 for 2 today. 2 on, none down. Good start to the inning. Let's see if we can capitalize. Here's Kira Nutmeg. She singled in a run her first last time up. She's 1 for 2. Also has grounded out to second. Slider up and in. Strike called from Kaiser. 0-1. Caught the corner. Fastball up, rocketed foul. Out of play. 0-2. Nutmeg behind the 8 ball here. Heater away. Pull. Dumped into center field. That is going to drop in for a base hit. Raniero comes around third. He'll hold as that's a decent throw from Belter. Bases loaded. None down for Slash Trips. Singled in a run last time up. He's also tripled today and scored once. 2 for 2 today. Heater up and away. Line down the left field line, and then going to be extra bases there for Trips. Into the corner it goes. 1 run is in. Second runner coming in as well. Throw to third in time to get Nutmeg. But it is a 2-run double for Slash Trips. He's now a home run shy of the cycle. It is 5-0 Sawteeth here in the 4th. Johnny Bags up next, 1 for 2 with an RBI double. Lined out last time up. Heater up and in high. Ball 1. Heater up and away. Grounded hard to third. Dash looks the runner back, throws to first, but Trips fooled him and he'll move up to third anyway. 2 down runner at third. Howie Call-Deet up next, 0 for 2 with 2 flyouts. Call-Deet. So it's not called it, it's Call-Deet. Okay. About the knees, grounded up the middle. Jumps backhands to his right, makes the play to first. That ends the inning. Strand 1, but 2 score on the double by Trips. 5-0 to the bottom of the 4th. Belter, Jumps, and Sportswood do up. Bo Belter leading off 0 for 1 today. That's the first time I've heard that one. Heater down in the way outside. Ball 1. Change up to Belter. Strike called. 1-1. Belter lined out to shortstop his first time up. Slider down and in. Grounded foul off the first base line. 1-2 to count. Screwball up and away. High. 2-2. Fastball down. Check swing low. 3-2. Change it down and in. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Slider away. Chopped to short. Charging Raniero. He'll field it cleanly. On to first. 1 down. Southpaw locked in. Here's Jeb Jumps. 1 for 1 with a single. Fastball in the dirt. Bounces. Ball 1. Slider away. Outside. 2-0. Screwball up and in. Whiffed on it. 2-1. Fastball down and away. Line to short. Diving Raniero right out of his reach. That's a base hit. Jumps on with his second single today. He's 2 for 2. Sportswood up next. 0 for 1 with a pop out his first time up to left field. He's 0 for 1. Change away in the dirt. Good block by Flex. Ball 1. Heater up and away. High. 2-0. Slider up and in. Fouled off out of play. 2-1. Fastball up high. 3-1. Change at middle of the plate. Fouled off by Sportswood. Thankfully he missed it. 3-2. You see him down and in. Hitting the hole to short. Raniero to his left. Backhands. Fires the second one. Turner on the first. Double play. You love to see it as we get out of the inning. To the 5th. It's 5-0.
I'm with Evermore Wireless, and I cannot get a call out.
5-0 to the 5th. Flex, Physique, and Turner drew up. I like that. That was nice. Flex 1 for 2 today with a single. Double down in the way. Line back to Kaiser. He knocks it down behind the mound. Picks it up. Fires the first. In time to get the slow-footed Flexed. 1 down. Here's Peak Physique. Rookie 0 for 2 today with 2 groundouts. Ground out and he popped out last time up. Heater away. Strike called. 0-1. Heater up and in. Rocketed to short. Over the leaping Holmes' glove. Dumped into left center. Base hit for Physique. Rookie 1 for 3 today. Runner on at first, one down for DP Turner, 1 for 2 with a single.
DP Turner.
Either way, fouled off, out of play, 0-1. Curveball up and in, fouled off, 0-2. Kaiser still tense. Either way, hitting the hole to left field, dumped over, base hit for Turner, his third hit today, I think. Or second hit, he's 2 for 3. Now bring up John Ranero, 1 for 2 with a single today. Or scored a run last inning as well. Peter down in the way, rocketed to right field on the line, but right at Miyoshi for the second out. It hung up just enough for her to catch it. 2 down, and that'll bring up Kathy Cul-de-sac, 2 for 2 today with 2 singles. Forkball hangs, lined up the middle, base hit into center. We're going to try it. Coming around third, here's the lead runner, Physique. He's going to try. Throw in is late. RBI double for Cul-de-sac. Her second RBI of the year. It is 6-0. 2 in scoring position for Kira Nutmeg with 2 down. 2 for 3 with 2 singles and 1 run driven in already today. Looking for her third hit of the contest. Heater up and in. Strike called. 0-1. Heater inside. Rocketed by Nutmeg to right center. Did she get enough? Not quite. It hangs up enough for Belter to make the catch. That'll end the inning, but Sawteeth get another run on the double by Cul-de-sac. 6-0 to the bottom of the 5th. Halfway home here, Bash, Miyoshi, and Stagcleave do up. Bobby Bash leading off, 0 for 1 today. Screwball away in the first pitch, strike called, 0-1. Peter up the middle away, outside, 1-1. Slider down and in, chop the second. Turner charges, bare hands to first, 1 down, nice play. Nori Miyoshi up next, 1 for 1 with a single. Miyoshi? It's not Miyoshi? Okay. Change of high, ball 1. I've been saying that wrong my entire life. Damn. That's a shame. Either way, outside, 2-0. Slider at the knees, low, 3-0. Screwball up. Miyoshi taking all the way, 3-1 the count. Heater up and in, chop foul at the first base line. Full count now. Change it down. Chased and fouled off. Miyoshi does stay alive. Slider inside. Line to short. Ranero to his left. Cuts it off on a hop. Fires to first. 2 down. Base is empty for Stagcleave. He's 0 for 1 today. Heater up and away in the first pitch. Fouled off by Lars. 0-1. Screwball down in the way. Chopped in the hold of short. High hopper. Ranero back on the grass. Backhands it. Fires to first. Still gets Stagcleave. 1-2-3 inning. Weakest arm on the team. Still gets the slowest runner in the game. To the 6th. It's 6-0. Trips, Bags, and Call Deep do up. Slash Trips leading off. 3 for 3 today. Tripled earlier. He singled in a run and then doubled in a run last time up. Driven in 3 today. He's a home run shy of the cycle. Heater middle in, ripped hard and foul, 0-1. Fastball down, rocketed to right center, but that's going to hang up enough for Belter, 1 down. Johnny Bags up next, 1 for 3 today with an RBI double back in the first inning. Flown out and grounded out today. Heater up and in, lined up the middle, base hit for Johnny, his second hit in the right center. He's 2 for 4, on with a single with 1 down. I'll bring up the 4-hitter, rookie Howie Caldeep. Grounded out to short second last time up. He's 0 for 3 today and tense. Heater inside, misses, ball 1. Heater up and in, whiffed on it, 1-1. Heater down, lined into center. That'll dump in for a base hit. First hit of the day for Caldeep. He's 1 for 4. 2 on, 1 down. Here's Pex Flex. 1 for 3 with a single today. Heater up high. Ball 1. Slider up. Rocketed to left center over the leaping glove of the shortstop Holmes. That might score a runner. Flexed on with a single. Run scores. It is 7-0. Runners at the corners. 1 down for rookie Peak Physique. 1 for 3 with a single. Kaiser's still out there, but he's not doing so well. Heater down in the way, rocketed by Physique deep center field. Did he get enough of it? At the wall, Belter leaping. Saws that one off as it lands in the stands. Dead center. Peak Physique hits it out of the reach of Belter. That is his second home of the season. It is now 10-0 as we crack double digits once again. DP Turner up next, 2 for 3 with 2 singles. We might have to move the ego up again after this. Rattled is Kaiser here. Staying out there, though, as Turner chases one inside, dribbles it in the hole to second. Nobody fields it. Infield single for DP Turner. What the hell was that? That was painful to watch. John Renero up next, 1 for 3 with a single, and Kaiser finally taken out. Here comes Amazo Hayes, the young reliever, as the right-hander comes out of the bullpen. Let's have a look at the 21-year-old's numbers on the season. Amazo 1-0. He has a 0 ERA and an 0.60 whip. No runs given up in 3 appearances, totaling 5 innings. 2 hits given up on the season with 1 walk, 6 strikeouts, 1 hit batsman. The batting average against 118. An interesting note, Grump Everbright has not pitched in a single game this season through half of the year. Interesting. This has been a perfect game to bring him in. It's a low-stress situation. Change away, strike called from Hayes, 0-1. Heater inside, broken back grounder is short. Holmes flips the second one, jumps on the first. Late. Fielder's choice. Kathy Caldesac up next, 3 for 3. RBI double last time up. She's also singled twice today. Contact first righty remains active against reverse splits. So when we're pitching against opposite-handed batters, they suffer -10 power and -15 contact. That is busted in OP. Holy crap. Chase to change it down in the way in the dirt. 0-1. Throw ball down and in, fouled off. 0-2 to Kathy. Throw ball down and in, fouled off out of play on the right side. Still 0-2. 2 down, runner at first. 0-2 count. Throw ball up and in, ripped hard and foul again as cul-de-sac is late. Or early. Slider up and in, hit by cul-de-sac to right center, cutting away from Belter. He does run it down, though, and that ends the inning. 4 score, 3 on the big bomb by Peak Physique, and another run in earlier. 10-0 to the bottom of the 6th. Burkhoff, Holmeson alive to up against South Palm, entering his 6th inning of work here. Approaching the 80 pitch mark as well, so this will probably be his last inning. Stu Burko leading off, 1 for 2 with a single today. Heater up and down the first pitch, strike called, 0-1. Slider down and in, check swing low, 1-1. Screwball up and away, high, 2-1. Forcing him down and away, Burko fouls it back, 2-2 the count. Change up away, fouled off as he chased it, but he'll stay alive. Slider up and in, sky to right center, trips going over, he's there for it. Flash puts it away, 1 down. Next up, Nora Holmes, 0 for 2 today. Fastball middle on the first pitch. Line to center, base hit for Holmes. She'll be on with a 1-out single here. Staying alive up next, 0 for 2 today. Dribble down on the first pitch, chopped to third. Nutmeg charges. Fires the second one, Turner on to first. Double play, you love to see it as Cannon Arm comes in clutch there. To the 7th, it's still 10-0. Nutmeg trips and bags to up, and with that low pitch count that inning, South Palm earned himself the 7th as well. Nutmeg up 2 for 4 today, 2 singles and an RBI here at the top of the lineup. Reverse splits though active for Hayes. That is such a broken trait. I understand why they call it broken. The slider hangs though as Nutmeg lines it to right center. That'll be extra bases. Belter giving chase, gets it in. It'll be a leadoff double here in the 7th for Kira Nutmeg. Sawteeth cruising easily here, 10-0 up. Here slash trips. Still a home run shy of the cycle. Just driven in 3 runs today. Flew out to right center last time at the plate. Way outside, chased it. My bad, 0-1. Out in front of it again, 0-2. Chased and fouled off. We'll do it again, 0-2. Changed away, rocketed by trips to center field. Hit well. Belter tracking it, makes the catch for the first out as Nutmeg tags and heads for third. She'll be in safely. 1 down, runner 90 feet away for Johnny Bags. Doubled in a run in the first inning. He's also singled today, 2 for 4. Reverse splits once again active here for Hayes. Slider at the knees, line to dead center, right at Belter for the second out. Tagging is Nutmeg. She will score on the sac fly. It is 11-0. Second RBI of the day for Johnny Bags as well.
Howie
Caldeet up next. Rookie 1 for 4 with a single last time at the plate. Slider middle in, rocketed to right center on the slider. That is in for extra bases. Belter gets to it in quickly, gets it in, but it's a double for Caldeet. He's 2 for 5. Hex Flex up next, 2 for 4 today, 2 singles and an RBI. Slider middle in, rocketed to right field into the corner. Extra bases for Flex, as that's going to go to Miyoshi. Never mind, it'll be a single. He doesn't run well, but he'll drive in his second run of the game. It's 12-0. Peak Physique up next, 3-run bomb last time up for the rookie. He's also singled, 2 for 4 today. So far, the only batter to go yard this whole game. Slider up and away, line to center, base hit. Third hit for Physique today. He's now 3 for 5. 2 on, 2 down. Here's DP Turner, 3 for 4 with 3 singles today. Still locked in, but reverse splits active again for the Tense Hayes. Slider down and in, chopper in front of the plate. Hayes barehands the first in time to end the inning. 2 more in for the Sawteethos. We're up 12-0 to the bottom of the 7th now. Belter, Jumps, and Sportswood do up against South Palm. Let's see how many pitches he throws this inning, and we'll see if we'll keep going for the shutout or not. Will Belter leading off, 0 for 2 today. Change away in the first pitch, strike called, 0-1. Fastball down and in. Line to center, base hit for Belter. Thought I could get the fastball by him, I did not. Leadoff man on in the 7th for the Hawk Corners. Now to bring up the 4-hitter today. Or 5-hitter, here's Jeb Jumps. 2 for 2 with 2 singles. He's been navigating the specialist trait well today. Slider down and away, check swing, strike called, 0-1. Heater middle in, that's line to center. Another hit for Jeb Jumps as again he bests the specialist. 3 for 3 today. One of the lone bright spots in the lineup there for the Hawk Corners. 2 on, none down. Here's Dirk Sportswood, 0 for 2. Slider at the knees, rocketed to center on the line, but right at slash Trips. He'll make a catch for the first out. Runner tagging for third. Throw coming from Trips will be close. Just late. Belter does advance. Runners at the corners. 1 down for Bobby Bash. He's rattled, 0 for 2. Grounded into a double play last time up. Change it down in the way in the first pitch. Strike called, 0-1. Pushing me down and in. Low, 1-1. Slider down and in. Grounded in the hole to short. Renero charges. Flips to second. 1. Turner on to first. Late in the fielder's choice. The run scores. RBI for Bobby Bash. It's 12-1. Hawk Corners on the board. Here's Miyoshi. 1 for 2 with a single. Miyoshi. Have to condition myself to get that right. It's Miyoshi. Heater down and in. Check swing, strike called. 0-1. Slider away. Line to center field. That is going to be down for another base hit. Miyoshi keeps the inning alive as we head to the 9-hitter. Here comes Stagcleef. He's 0 for 3 today. Or 0 for 2. Pinch hitting is other catcher, Tiny DeGrande, the primary catcher. Hitting .286 with 2 homers, 4 RBIs in the year. Thankfully, his rally starter trait is not active. But he's a much better hitter than Stagcleef is. Screwball down in the way in the first pitch. Outside. Good take. Ball 1. Slider up. Rocketed down the right field line. That's going to be into the corner. And that'll be extra bases for Tiny DeGrande. Nope, just a single. But 1 run will score. It is 12-2. Runners at the corners for Burko. 1 for 3 with a single. South Palm no longer locked in. Heater up and in. Popped it up to center. Trips calling for it. Medium deep. Puts it away to end the inning. 2-run score as the South Palm shutout is ruined, but he does get through the 7th. To the 8th, we're up 10. Renero, cul-de-sac, and nutmeg due up. John Renero up, 1 for 4 with a single today. DeGrande stays in the game at catcher. Hayes stays out there for another inning as that slider's in there away, 0-1. Heater up and in, line to center, base hit for John. Renero gets another hit today, I believe it's his 3rd. Leon at first, 1 none down. Here's cul-de-sac, 3 for 4 with a double, 2 singles, and an RBI today. Change up inside, misses from Hayes, ball 1. Change him up and away. Pulled down the right field line, but that's going to hang up there for me. Mayoshi, one down. Renaro still at first. Back to the top of the lineup we go. Here's Kira Nutmeg, 3 for 5 today with a double, 2 singles, and an RBI today. Might start pinch hitting here with a couple of the bench guys. We're definitely going to pinch hit for Flexed. We could pinch hit for Nutmeg right now, and I might do that. Could give it to Caboosler here. We also have JYJ we need to get into the game as well, but he's not going to be able to. We could put him in for Bags. Bags hasn't done all that well today, so yeah, that could work. Okay, we figured it out. Let's go for it. All right, so we're going to pinch hit here. We're going to go ahead and give it over to the rookie, Goose Caboosler, the utility infielder who has pinch perfect. He's making his debut here with this at-bat. Power hitter, righty-righty matchup. Change it down, fouled off, 0-1. Heater up. Rocketed to right center by Caboosler, but that's going to hang up there for Miyoshi. 2 down. Mayoshi, damn it. Slash trips up next. Center fielder still a trip home run shy of the cycle. He's driven in 3 today. 3 for 5. Slider up and in. High. Good take. Ball 1. Curveball hangs. That was the pitch to do it. Did he get enough of it? No. Mayoshi calling for it in front of the wall in right center. That puts it away to end the inning. Bottom 8. We're still up 10. Holmes alive and Belter due up. Nora Holmes up first. 1 for 3 today with a single. As Southpaw done here after 7 innings. Caboosler stays in third. Southpaw goes 7 innings. Gives up 9 hits, 2 earned runs, no walks. I believe he only struck out 2 batters today. All right, who are we going to give it to here out of the bullpen? Could give it to Veterano. He is more rested than Goatman. What's up for their lineup here, actually? Let's take a look at it real quick. They only have 1 lefty in the whole lineup, so Goatman would be wasted. Yeah, we'll give it to Veterano. It's a low-pressure situation, so bring in Grease. He'll come on here for the relief appearance. Veterano on the year. Where's Grease? There he is, hitting no record. He has a 3.86 ERA and a 1.93 WHIP. 2 earned runs given up in 2 appearances so far this year. 4 2/3 innings thrown. He's given up 8 hits, a walk, and 3 strikeouts. Batting average against is 381. Better down in the way in the first pitch. Fouled off, out of play. 0-1. Holmes a little behind that cutter. Fastball up and in is high. 1-1. Ball down in the way in the dirt. 2-1. Slider down and in. Pulled foul. Out of play. 2-2. Cutter up and away. Hit down the right field line. Over the leaping Physique's glove. That's another foul ball, though. Forcing him up and in. Whiffed on it. Strike 3. First punch up for Grease. Waving bye-bye. Stand alive up next. 0 for 3 today. Slider up and away in the first pitch. Fouled off. 0-1. Cutter down and in. Hitting the hole to short. Renero over on the left. Dives out of his reach. That's a base hit. 0-1 the count. Runner at first. 1 down. Here's Bo Belter. 1 for 3 with a single. Go down and in on the first pitch. Strike called. 0-1. Slider down and away. Hitting the hole to short. Base hit. Back-to-back singles. Put the hot corners in business. 1 down. Here's Jeb Jumps. 3 for 3 today with 3 singles. Cutter up and away in the first pitch. High. Ball 1. Pushing me down and in. Line to second. Right at Turner for the second out. Everybody gets back safely. 2-out RBI chance for Dirk Sportswood. 0 for 3 day for the first baseman. He does not get stimulated because that would have activated here in this last inning, actually. And let me check. Physique did not get it either. I believe he also has stimulated. Yeah. So no stimulated here. Fastball down and in. Rocketed to right center. Hit well. Trips giving chase. Lays out for it just out of his reach. And as that kept driving. It's going to be a 2-run double here for Sportswood. It is 12-4. Hot corners on the board. Bobby Bash up next, 0 for 3. Fielder's choice ground out last time up, driving in the first run of the game for the Hot Corners. Curveball down on the first pitch. Hit up the middle, base hit into center. Trips charges, lines up. Here's the runner coming home. Throw in is late. RBI double for Flex, or Bash. It's 12 to 5. Miyoshi up next, 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Miyoshi. Shit, I keep doing that wrong. Cutter outside, misses, ball 1. Heater inside, fouled off, 1-1. Veterano now tense. 3 runs in the inning here. Slider away, fouled off, out of play, 1-2. Go down and in. Check swing called, strike 3 at the knees. Second punch out of the inning for Veterano. That ends it. But he gives up 3 runs to the 9th. It is 12 to 5. Bags, called it, and Flex do up. Called it. Let's see if we get more insurance here. Johnny Bags leading off, 2 for 4. We're going to pinch hit for him, though. He finishes with an RBI double and an RBI single today, driving in 2 runs. Pinch hitting for him will be first baseman JYJ, Junior Young Jr. Hitting .312 in the air with a homer and 4 RBIs. Curveball up and in is high, ball 1. Chased the changeup in the dirt from Hayes, 1-1. Chased it inside, 1-2. Heater up and in, line to left center, but cut off by Holmes at short, 1 down. Howie Caldi up next, 2 for 5, double and a single today for the rookie. Yeah, so if we're going to bring Majiko in, he's going to come in for Renero, I'm assuming. And then JYS is going to hit for Flex if we get to him, which we should. Slider up, fouled off, just missed it, 0-1. Damn. Heater way outside, 1-1. Change of middle in, missed it again, 1-2. Heater up, chop the third, up the line, backhanded by Bash cleanly. In time to first, 2 down. Base is empty for Pex Flex, the catcher. He'll finish 3 for 5 today, 3 singles, 2 RBIs. Pitch hitting for him will be catcher Junior Young Sr., JYS. Hitting .440 on the air with 4 homers, 8 RBIs. Curveball hangs on the first pitch and it's rocketed foul, but he's early, 0-1. Curveball away, fouled back, 0-2. Chased the fastball up, popped it up in front of the plate. DeGrande out of the crouch, makes the catch, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Hayes in the 9th. Bottom 9, it's 12 to 5. DeGrande, Burko, and Holmes do up as Veterano comes out for a second inning, despite giving up 3 runs last inning. Here's Tiny DeGrande, catcher 1 for 1 with an RBI single his first time up. Rally starter active. He's locked in as well. We're also going to go ahead and make some defensive subs. Coming in at shortstop will be Hanzo Majiko, as he is the last person to be subbed in.
Now in the game, Hanzo Majiko.
Rally starter active here. Veterano, JYS is still behind the plate there, behind for catching. JYJ is pinch hit for the DH, so he is DHing moving forward. Forcing him down and in, DeGrande, chopper to short. Majiko newly inserted charges, bare hands at the first. In time, 1 down. Next up, Stu Burko, 1 for 4 with a single today. First pitch Slayer active, slider away. Fouled off, out of play, 0-1. Cutter up and in. That's high, 1-1. Heater up and away. Hit down the third base line. Just foul, out of play, 1-2. Curveball down and in. In the dirt, 2-2. Good take. Fire down the way. Chased it in the dirt. Strike 3. Third punch up for Veterano. He's fired up. 2 down. Last chance for the Hot Corners here is Nora Holmes. Shortstop 1 for 4 with a single today. Cutter up and away in the first pitch. Lined in the hole to second. Turner over. Cuts it off on a hop. Fires the first. 1-2-3 inning for Veterano in the 9th as that ends the game. Sawteeth win easily today, 12-5 the final. The Hot Corners did not put up any runs until late in the game, and by that time it was way too little too late. Another easy victory for us. We win by 7 today, 12-5 the final. We out-hit the Hot Corners, 24-13 as well. No errors for either side. Moving to the batting orders. Hitless today for us were Kabusler, JYJ, JYS, at Majika, who did not bat. Everyone else got at least 1 hit. Only home run for either club was a 3-run bomb by Peak Physique. We also had an RBI double from Kathy Cul-de-sac, 2 RBIs for Pex Flexed on 2 singles, 2 RBIs for Johnny Bags, 1 on a double, 1 on a single. Slash Trips had a 2-run double and a 1-run single, and Kieran Nutmeg had an RBI single as well. Moving to the other side for the Hot Corners, hitless today was Lars Stadcliffe. Everyone else got at least 1 hit, 2 RBIs for Dirk Sportswood there on a double in the 8th inning. Bobby Bash had 2 RBIs as well, 1 on a single in the 8th, and he also had a fielder's choice groundout in the 7th. And Tiny the Groundie had a pinch hit RBI single in the 7th inning as well. Going to the pitching lines, lefty Southpaw gets the victory. He improves to 3-0 with his 3rd quality start to start his career. 7 innings pitched, 9 hits given up, 2 earned runs, 2 strikeouts. Grease Veterano comes in for 2 innings, gives up 4 hits, 3 earned runs, and strikes out 3. On the other side for the Hot Corners, Noah Kaiser, 5 1/3 innings. He takes the loss, 19 hits, given up 10 earned runs, 1 homer. He falls to 1-1. Mazo Hayes, 3 2/3 innings, giving up 5 hits and 2 earned runs. But the big takeaway for both of them is that neither of them have a 0 ERA moving forward. They both came into this game with perfect ERAs. Players of the game, Peak Physique finishes 3 for 5 with a 3-run homer at the top of the charts, followed by Slash Trips, who was a home run shy of the cycle, driving in 3 runs himself, and then Kathy Cul-de-sac, who drove in 1 on a double and 2 singles. Not bad at all, guys. Not bad at all. Love to see that victory. Probably going to need to increase the ego here, though, as that was a little too easy. Still trying to find the perfect difficulty level for us. Okay. Alright, you're invited to Baby Gender Hoove Reveal. Who do you bring as your +1? Goatman or Towers? Let's give it to Towers. Let's try and keep our second best reliever happy, I guess. 86. Chumpton Sports Equipment has sent over some complimentary bats, and there's one left. Who gets one, Renero or Caldeet? Well, Caldeet just got here, so he probably needs the loyalty boost more than Renero, so let's go ahead and move him up a little bit. A couple of players have been posting very outdated memes to social media. Who do you confront, Cul-de-sac or Johnny? Ooh, I don't want to confront either of them. Can we have a better option? Johnny's is lower, so let's go ahead and do Kathy, so that way it doesn't hurt as much. Okay. Alright, looking around the league, a couple roster moves being made here. Let's see who gets picked up. Ooh, a lot of roster moves, okay. Harlington +5 velocity on a random roll there in the free agent pool. Clubber Buff is cut by the Moonstars for catcher Teresa Ketchum. Damn it, so I finally want to make a movie catcher. Now you all want to start signing him. Peak Physique +6 speed. He's up to a B+. Nice. He only played 2 games. Axel Torque, rookie left fielder, signed to the Blowfish for Rod Forth. Okay. Horace Heimlich, the rookie reliever, is replacing Herder O Specialo on the Wild Pigs bullpen. Okay. I can understand that one. Warren Yount, the ace starter, rookie, goes to the Heaters, as he'll replace another former ace, Bishop Fuller. Blowfish signed rookie right fielder Track Statsman as they replace Marvin Steed, who is aging, so that makes sense. It also saves them a little bit of money as well. Heaters signed rookie starter Anita Bean as they cut Pan Knibbles. So Knibbles is on the Heaters. So I drafted an original Heater for my shuffle draft. Aw. No wonder he pitches so well for me in the Heaters series. He's showing why his own team, why he needs to stay. Herbasaur signed right fielder Sluggy Boomhauer as he'll replace utility player Ralph Blue on their roster. Turner loses 8 speed, not ideal. That's the first time he's regressed this season, so no need to panic just yet. Rita Recondo signs to the Blowfish as the long reliever is going to replace Shania Burns there in the rotation. And Heaters signed rookie center fielder Hey I'm Calling Her as they replace Volt Bolter, the aging veteran. Alright, so a couple roster moves. Only one catcher was signed, so that's good. There's still 2 left out there for me to choose from. Let's go ahead and sim up to our next game first, though. We got a lot to get through here, it looks like. Pigs shut out the Sandcats 1-0 after making the bullpen move. Wildcats beat the Beagles 4-2 here. Heaters win 2-1 over the Buzzards. Good. The Heaters remain at 8-1 in the year. Moonstars shut out the Herbisaurs 7-0. That's good. Well, we got Crocs taking on the Overdogs here. Crocs win 12-9. Blowfish now taking on the Hot Corners here, and Blowfish are going to blow them out 12-6. doubling them up. Grapplers taking on the Jacks here. Grapplers just pounding them and pounding them. They win 18-3. Wow. B-Wolves taking on the Platypi here. B-Wolves are going to blow them out as well. 12-4 the final. A lot of blowouts here in the Sims so far. Freebooters rally but lose to the Blowfish 3-2 as they fall just short of making the comeback real. Hot Corners come back and beat the Sirloins 7-5. Heaters taking on the Jacks here. Battle division leaders. Jacks win and rally 7-4, handing the Heaters only their second loss of the year. Wild Pigs easily beat the Moonstars 9-2. Grapplers taking on the B-Wolves here. B-Wolves rally and win 12-8. Damn. Then they take them on again and beat them again in the second half of the doubleheader 4-1 as they take over second place in that division. So we're still at top. We still got a 2-game lead here on the Moonstars, but we are heading into probably going to be our toughest portion of the schedule. It is 3 back-to-back doubleheaders against our division rivals, the Moonstars, Blowfish, and Sirloins, but I don't know what order they're going to be in. Blowfish are going to be up first. Okay, so if we win these 2 games, we more than likely are going to force the Blowfish out of the playoffs. Okay. Bradwick going to be on the mound here for the Blowfish, 21-year-old, 1-1 with a 5.19 ERA and an 0.92 WHIP. He does, however, have the crossed-up trait on the mound for us, making his debut for Game 1 of the doubleheader. Next episode will be rookie left-hander Cecil Sawyer. And then in the second game of that doubleheader, we'll also be having a debut as well. Rookie starter Charlemagne Charleston will be making his debut in Game 2. Who are we going to face in that second game? It's going to be Bartholomew Draculo, unless they make a roster move to get rid of him. Okay. So it's Blowfish first, then we'll go on the road for a doubleheader against the Moonstars, and then we'll go back home for a doubleheader against the Sirloins, and then we'll finish it off with a game against the Sandcats in the finale. So looks like 4 more episodes here in the regular season. It'll be a doubleheader next episode. Episode after that, another doubleheader, and the episode after that, another doubleheader, before we finish it off with the last game, where it might not make a difference, because we do well in these first 2 doubleheaders. I think if we sweep this doubleheader, we're going to clinch a playoff spot, because we'll be at double-digit wins. All right, let's do any roster moves. I kind of want to make a move at catcher, since Pex Flex isn't really going to be progressing much anymore. I kind of want to do that. All right, what do we got? So Spooner, Cuffingham are still here. Honestly, I think between the 2 of them, Cuffingham would be the smarter signing at 5'9". That's overpaying a B- for sure. She does have the higher chance of progressing, though. Comparing her to Flex, she is 7 years younger. What does she bring to the table? She is less power, just barely. A lot less contact, a lot more speed. About the same fielding, but a lot weaker of an arm as well. Interesting. If I were to make this move, what happens? So we would lose a disciplined player. We would gain Cuffingham, who is also a disciplined player, so it doesn't change the discipline trait. We're basically gaining $2 million, but honestly, I think we can wait on this move, now that I think about it, and we can just, we can just wait, because she's still being overpaid as a B-, so I don't think we need to make that move just yet. Now, on the other hand, in the bullpen, we might need to get rid of Grease Veterano. I mean, he did do all right today, but at the same time, he kind of got roughed up as well. So let's see. Asherbaum's still there. I mean, Turner did regress for the first time this season, but he's still locked in at the plate. So as much as I want to sign Asherbaum here, I don't think it's a wise move to do so. Yeah, I don't think it's a wise move yet. I'm just not quite convinced that we need to get rid of him just yet. Even though he probably is the only... He is the only decent second base option out there right now as well. So if he gets signed, we're stuck with DP Turner till the end of the year. Moving down the list here, let's see. So we still have Pearl Pansky Star. That's because I was seeing if South Palm would regress. He has not regressed yet. High Eye is still there as well. Or Hey Eye, depending on how you pronounce it. Or Heya. Alright, so Alonzo and Branch are still here. So is Hurlington. They're both looking pretty good. They're making some good cases here. Let's see who's the best. Alright, so Hurlington has Volatile, so he increases his mojo faster than the others. What else? He is a average pitcher across the board with a little bit weaker accuracy than the rest of his stuff. A 3-pitch pitcher. Branch only has 2 pitches. I did not see that. Ooh, yikes. Might not going to sign him now. Alonso. Alright, well with that, I'm going to take Branch off because I didn't know he was only a 2-pitch pitcher. So Branch or Hurlington or Alonso, this is really who it comes down to. Who is the better option? So they're even in the accuracy department with a slight edge to Alonso, in junk, but Hurlington has a lot more velocity, and they have the same, almost the same pitch options. Fastball, slider, changeup on Hurlington. Alonso has fastball, curveball, slider. Alonso does have compose, which helps his weak accuracy out, but he is a spirited player. Hurlington is crafty, and we already have the max boost on crafty. If we're getting rid of Veterano, what is the... It'd be a discipline for a crafty. Okay, so we could make the move for a spirited player here as well. So it doesn't have to be Hurlington. Okay, Hurlington would not save us any... He would save us $200,000. Alonso, I think, is the same amount as... He's actually $100,000 more than Veterano, it looks like. But he's still an upgrade over Veterano. Get a little bit better. Yeah, we're basically trading in the same pitcher here. Yeah, that's all we're doing. We get a pitcher with a trade, too. Let's see. If we do Hurlington for Veterano, what's the comparisons on him? Still B minus to B, plus 36 velocity, plus minus 8 junk, minus 6 accuracy. Essentially the same pitcher. As much as I don't want to lose my second long reliever, I don't really want to get rid of Towers. He's pitching well. Libby Doe's pitching reasonably well as well. And Primo's been lights out when we've needed him. Now, we haven't used him very much, which means we probably should get rid of him in the offseason. But I'm not going to throw away my closer just yet. I'm going to need him for the playoffs when things get a little bit tougher. So, yeah, I think Veterano's going to be the unfortunate person here that's going to get dumped. But the question is, which reliever am I doing? Like, we got Flusterer as well. Don't forget, we have another closer as an option, but I'm not going to do that to myself. So either Hurlington or Alonso. Which of the two do we take? Alonso is 4 years younger, so he has youth on his side. I think that might be the deciding factor here. But I want to save money, too. Either way, we're getting the same pitcher. We either get another lefty in Hurlington. Towers is a righty, Primo's a righty, Gertman's a lefty, Veterano's a righty, Doe is a righty. We need a lefty, so it's got to be Hurlington then. Hurlington in for Veterano will get $200,000 for this move. There we go, get another reliever on the board. A little bit, he's actually 1 year younger still. Okay, we'll leave Alonso start in case we were able to sign him again, but I think he's going to get signed here after this next game. Other than that, I don't think there's anybody else that we need to worry about here moving forward, so I think we're good. Okay, let's do player development and then set the lineup, and we'll call it a day. All right, bear wrestling. Power and speed for Nutmeg, chance to lose her secondary position, which would be all right with me. We have a lot of people who can play shortstop already. Ooh, good one for Sawyer here, boosting his accuracy, something he needs. It'll be here next time. Ooh, I like that. That's a good one. Celebrity date, Cabooster. I'm not going to lose the utility trade for that. So, yeah, I don't really see the need to do that one. Wild thing for Tacoby. I don't like it. Although it would boost his velocity and accuracy, though. That's true. Surf lessons for cul-de-sac, plus fielding and contact. Chance to lose her secondary position, though. I don't know. Is it worth it? Maybe. But I like this one for bear. I think this bear wrestling one's going to be nice for Nutmeg, because she does need the power and the speed. Those are two of her weak points. I'll take the risk in losing her secondary trade. I have a lot of people who can play shortstop, so let's go for it. 2 power, 2 speed. Does not get the 4 power boost. Does not get the 4 speed boost either. And she lost her secondary trait, of course. Damn it. All right, well, I guess it was worth the risk. We'll get this one for Sawyer next time because that is a really, really good trait, and I'm buying that one straight away. All right, let's set the lineup call today here. All right, next episode, leading off with third base will be Kieran Nutmeg. Batting second, locked in center / trips. Batting third, DH, Johnny Bags. Batting fourth, right fielder, Howie Caldeed. Batting fifth, catcher Pex Flexed. Batting sixth, locked in first baseman rookie Peak Physique. Batting seventh, locked in second baseman DP Turner. Batting eighth, shortstop John Renero. Batting ninth, left fielder Kathy Cul-de-sac. And in the pitching today, for the first game of the doubleheader, rookie left-hander Cecil Sawyer making his debut. And that is going to do it for this episode, guys. Another big win today for the Sawteeth as we crushed the Hot Corners, 12-4, 12-5, the final score. Another good win. Probably going to raise the ego up here in between before the next episode because of how easily that felt. Heading into our toughest part of the season, though, is we're going to have 3 back-to-back doubleheaders against division rivals. So next episode will be a doubleheader against the Blowfish. If we sweep that doubleheader, we will clinch a playoff berth because we will be at double-digit wins and we'll be the first team to reach that mark this season. So tune in next time to see if we can do that. We also made a roster move here at the end of the episode. We have released long reliever Grease Veterano, who pitched today, gave up 3 earned runs in relief in 2 innings of work. Bring in rookie Bob Hurlington the fourth, so he will be available in the bullpen starting next episode as well. And that's going to do it for this time, guys. If you made it this deep in the video, guys, thank you so much for sticking around. I appreciate the support as always. If you haven't already, hit the follow button down below here on Twitch to be notified next time I go live. And if you haven't already over on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch is down in the description below if you want to come over here and watch the games live before they get posted. I'll catch you on the next episode, everybody. Until then, this is the Nasty One, signing off. Have a great day, guys.